Have you ever noticed that in the moment of your life when you try to improve something, either is your fitness goal, starting a business, or saving money for whatever you want to get, people try to discourage you, and most likely people who discourage you are people in your closest circle. I was thinking about it a lot in my own life, and I think I can split the people who try to discourage me personally in two type of groups. And first of them have fear of failure. They genuinely like me and they genuinely fear that I might fail, I might hurt myself, put myself in the debt or in whatever wrong spot. And there is second option. There is people who fear for your success because it might shine bad light on them. For the first one, I will call that emotion like fear of failure. Let's say I give a story from my own life. When I 3 years ago was buying a house, I get the house on the mortgage. And I speak about it with my mom. And my mom just tried to absolutely discourage me. I work hard, I save the money with my wife, we do everything for get the mortgage. We even need to look for get exemption in order to get some which we need. But we finally get it. And when we get it, suddenly my mom became my bigger critic. And I love my mom and I know she loved me, so it kind of didn't give sense. And she was speaking like, you put so much debt on your shoulder, why you just don't save up money for the house and stuff like this. And then it makes me think, and I realize my mom wasn't like against me, but she come from different age and she managed buy her home in cash. Don't ask me how she did it. I don't know. Was maybe easier time back then, easier now. I don't know. I personally find the older generation might have it easier with buying a house, as it's almost impossible to save house this day and buy a house straight up cash. So we went for the mortgage. And my mom, actually, her fear of me was that I fail, that I don't manage with the payments, that I put myself in debt, that it's huge pressure. But I tried to speak with her more about it and she sort of understand that it's different time. So that's that first fear. Second fear is different. It's type of people which genuinely fear you succeed. And I have two stories here. The first story will be one of my friend. When I get married and I start living more as a family life, I stopped going out drinking, I wasn't messing around. And some of my friends were telling me, oh, you changed, you are different. Why are you now starting to do this? Why you even try to do these videos? Why you try to change career? Why are you doing so much? Your wife has you wrapped up. And all those sort of things. And I was thinking first that they might have or might not have my best intention at heart, but more I think about it, I just realize they try to just project their insecurity of staying in the same spot onto me. Because if I succeed in put them in the bad light, like, look, he goes study, he finished the school, he making more money now, and that makes maybe them look like somebody who don't took their chances or don't shoot their bullets when they can. And then I have one more example. So one friend, during the COVID, I used to play loads of computer games because gym and everything was closed and I have a job in which I physically have to be, my job get gone. And I have to stay at home and do nothing much, gym is closed, so I decide to go every day for cycle. I cycle around 40 to 45 kilometers, 5 to 6 days a week. Then I sit home, go on the computer and just flat out play video games. And I find few friends. And when the lockdown stop, I come back to normal life. And one of my friends start texting me like, why I even have you now on the Steam? I should remove you. You just wasting my spot here. You never play nothing. You completely change. And I'm thinking, so he absolutely don't change. He still stay home, still play video games. And because I change, I manage to buy the house or whatever the progress, whatever the goal I put in the life. Look, you might have different goals. You start work on the weekends, so you try to save money, so you want to buy yourself a nice car or whatever might be your goals. Or just start exercising, stop drinking because of your health decisions or whatever that is. You always find that people try to discourage you. And the first kind of idea might be in your head to start hating them, right? Or try to argue with them to prove them wrong. That's not how it is. But I discourage you from hate. I believe hate is a very strong emotion and it's very taxing emotion, emotionally and I believe even physically. What I truly believe is every day we wake up with the battery. And if you choose to use your battery on hating someone, proving someone wrong, argue with them, I don't think it's a correct way. I think you should use your energy for something productive, something would move you forward, something would makes you deeply happy. And I don't believe you get happy by arguing with your family member or stranger over a decision you calculate and choose willingly. So I discourage you from hate. Don't hate them. If you want to prove them wrong, remember, only by success. Don't try to prove them wrong by win the argument or fight with them or whatever. Remember, success is the only way to prove them wrong. And now I have a question for you on the very end, which you can answer in the comments below. What is your favorite game? Personally, my favorite game is a soggy biscuit, and the huge fact of it might play that I am personally undisputed in that game. So that's what might be such a big fun for me. But you tell me yours. What's your favorite game? Please write it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys.